Now, let me share with you a very useful information. This is something that might come really handy when you're talking about people, because we come across a lot of different people, and here in this video I'm going to introduce you to a few different idioms related to the personality of people. So you can use this to describe the personality of your colleagues, of your classmates, of your family members, whoever that is. So the first one is pain in the neck. Pain in the neck is used to describe someone who's really annoying and irritating. So that's something siblings tend to do a lot. So you can call them a pain in the neck. So my brother is a pain in the neck sometimes, which means he's very irritating and annoying. I really hope he doesn't watch this video. Then moving on to the second one, which is lone wolf. Lone wolf is an idiom that is used to describe someone who is really introverted. So he doesn't really like socializing. If there's someone that you know who doesn't like socializing and who enjoys his own company, then you can call them a lone wolf. You can also call them a lone bird, but lone wolf is more common. The next one is wet blanket. Wet blanket is a description that is used for people who are, those very pessimistic people that you might have in your friends group or so, in your friend circle. So say if you're planning for a trip with your friends, and then there's this one friend who's always pessimistic and who's always complaining about everything that's happening around, then that sort of person is called a wet blanket. So if you happen to have that sort of friend, then you can describe their personality with this particular idiom. Then we have rolling stone. Rolling stone is an idiom or is a usage that is used to describe someone who is always moving around places, who's not staying in one particular place, in one particular job. They're always changing their jobs, they're always changing their, addresses and so on. So that sort of a person who's not having a permanent quality to them, that is the kind of person that you describe to be a rolling stone. So you can say, I don't really think so he's going to stay in this job because he's usually a rolling stone, which means he doesn't really stick on to just one job or just one place. Then the next one is wallflower. Wallflower is a usage that is used to describe, say, a girl, especially a girl who is really lonely, who's shy, and say if you're attending a party, if there's this one girl who doesn't really have anyone to dance around with, who doesn't have anyone to talk with, then that person can be described as a wallflower. So if I happen to attend a party and if I see another girl who is like that, who's like really shy and who doesn't really have anyone around her, then I can say, let me just give company to that wallflower. I pity her. So that means that person is really shy and it's kind of like a lone wolf, but lone wolf is someone who is in his own company because he wants it. But wallflower is not really like that. Wallflower is someone who is really introverted and who, even though she wants to like socialize, she's not able to do that. That is the slight difference there is. Then comes dark horse. Dark horse is a usage that is used to describe someone who's got greater abilities than they showcase. So if there's someone that you know, who you know is really, really talented, but they remain pretty low-key, then that is when you can describe them as a dark horse. The next one is smart cookie. I'm pretty much sure that you might have heard about this particular usage. Smart cookie as well as sharp cookie. So you can use it depending on the person that you're trying to describe. It's almost similar. The difference is that smart cookie is a usage that is used to describe someone who is really smart, who is, who's very confident and so on. But sharp cookie is used to describe someone who's really intelligent and clever. So smart cookie and sharp cookie is again a really good usage that you can use to describe someone who who's really smart or who's really sharp. The next one is crank. Crank is a description that is used for someone who is really strange, who is like out of the norm and who you find to be pretty weird. So you can also call them an oddball. So crank and oddball are both descriptions, are both usages that you can use to describe someone who is really strange and weird, who's got strange ways of living. Then the next one is a rough diamond. A rough diamond is a usage that is used to describe someone who is not very well mannered, who is not well educated, but has a kind heart. So as a person, he's actually good, but it's just that he's not well educated or he doesn't really know much. He's not sophisticated. So if there's someone that you know that way, then you can call them a rough diamond. The last one is morning mini. Morning mini is a usage that is used to describe someone who's always complaining, who's like sulky about everything that's happening around them. That is when you describe a person to be a morning mini. Now there's another colloquial usage called complaint box. So if you've heard that particular thing, or if you have someone who uses the usage complaint box, then I'd rather suggest you to substitute that with this morning mini, because morning mini is the more formal, is the more appropriate one, because complaint box is just something that is there colloquially. So that was it. I really hope this was helpful, and I'll just summarize the point for you guys. So the first one is pain in the neck, then lone wolf, wet blanket, rolling stone, wallflower, dark horse, smart cookie, sharp cookie, crank, a rough diamond, and morning mini. So that was it. In case if you want to know more about the courses that we provide at English House, including our IELTS coaching as well as our English communicative courses, you can go ahead and click on the link below. Thank you so much for watching.
English House. English at your fingertips.